Alright, hey guys, my name is Shadow, and welcome back to some more Elite Dangerous. Now, we're here in the outfitting screen with the Python, and you may notice that this Python looks a little bit different than normal. That's because we have the ship kit on it. Yes, there is now a Python ship kit. Now, in the last video, we talked about the Anaconda ship kit, and I also mentioned that there's a ship kit for the Viper Mark III, so in the next video, we'll probably take a look at the Viper Mark III ship kit. But today, it is the Python ship kit. Yes, so let's go into the livery section and see what kind of stuff we have for the Python ship kit. Now, if anybody was wondering before we get started, this is the Squadron Black paint job for the Python. We also had the Squadron Black paint job on the Anaconda in the last video. This is the corresponding paint job for the Python. I think it looks pretty cool, and it it emphasizes the pieces a little bit better than a lot of other skins that I've seen. So anyways, that's what that is. So let's take a look at what pieces we have here. Let's start with the spoiler. Spoiler alert! You guys were all commenting that I didn't say spoiler alert in the last video, so there it is. I said spoiler alert. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty lame. Okay, whatever. Spoilers. Okay, this one here is spoiler number 3, just by the way. You can see that. Oh, and our current configuration is spoiler 3, wings 2, tail 1, bumper 4. So there are 16 pieces for the ship kit, just FYI. Now the first one gives it kind of this shark fin looking thing right here. This is spoiler number 1, so we have this cool thing right here, this little fin, and then we have like 2 fins kind of over here on the wings. There's also another one over here that you can't really see behind this stuff. Spoiler number 2 is pretty cool, I think. These are just some little swoopy wings here on the side wings and stuff. I kind of like these. I had these going on before spoiler number 3, which we just saw when we loaded up here in the ship kit. And then spoiler number 4 gives it an actual spoiler. Yeah, look at that. It's like a race car. Yeah. There's a lot of emphasis on this race car theme for your spaceship. I don't know really what that's about. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to spoiler number 3. Then our next category are the wings. Now, wings number 2, you can kind of see them right here. This is not the most well-lit, like, docking bay thing hangar ever, but wings number 2 are over here, and they're kind of, they're longish. They kind of protrude from the ship and look like actual wings. So let's see wings number 1. Now, there's not really a lot of difference between wings number 1 and no wings, I think. They're just a little doodly thing right there. Just a little that. Maybe we'll take a look on the external camera in a moment. But then we have wings number 2, which we just saw. Then we have wings number 3, which are just kind of short and come out like right here. Yeah, they're just that. And then wings number 4, which these really have a lot to do with like the back of the ship, and this is really not a good angle. I feel like if they're going to emphasize the back of the ship, they should just make the camera go back there. I shouldn't have to manually do that. But anyways, so those are the wings. So we can't really see these at all. So let's put wings number 1 on, and then let's see if we can go to the external camera here. All right, here is an external camera view of these wings. And okay, they're kind of cool. You know what? I hadn't actually looked at them on the external camera either. I think I like these better than the ones that I had on there, as a matter of fact. So they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Let's go all the way around the back of the ship, and we'll see the back of these. Okay, and they look like that, and they actually kind of mesh pretty nicely with the back of the ship. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, and we're also seeing the spoiler. Or not the spoiler, I mean the tail piece that I have on there right now, which I don't remember which one it is, but we'll see in a minute. So, okay, I think I'm actually going to leave these particular wings on here, and we'll go back to the internal, or, well, not the internal view, but the outfitting screen view. Okay, so, yeah, we can't really see those wings at all from this perspective, so that's not that great. Anyways, we can go back here. Oh, if we look at the tail part, then we can kind of see the back of the wings a little bit. That's okay. All right, so this is tail number 1 that we just saw on the external camera. So let's take a look at some of the other tail pieces. So obviously we're seeing tail number 1 right here. And then we're seeing tail number 2, which maybe actually this goes a little bit better with these particular wings. I don't know. But they look like this. They're just this little, you know, inline little thing right here, and then wings, or tail, not wings, tail number 3 extends way out unnecessarily quite a lot. I don't really like this. Not a huge fan of that, but there they are. And then number 4. Now these are also okay, I think. I like the stuff that kind of like covers up the engine compartment thing here. Those are pretty good. I'm not as big of a fan of number 4 as number 1, but I do like number 4. So I'm gonna stay with number 1, but that's what those look like. So next we have bumpers, and this is the last category. Now you can see we have bumper number 4 applied, and it looks, well, it looks like this. It makes the front of the ship a little wider, and I like that. So here we go. We have bumper number 1, which does this. Now I also really like this. I did have this applied before, and these look pretty good. So I kind of like these a lot. I might actually leave these on. I'm not sure. I'm really torn between number 1 and number 4. Was it? Yeah, number 4. But yeah, so this is bumper number 1. Now bumper number 2 is not terrible, and it extends the front out a little bit. You can kind of see it here under the ship specs thing. Now it's not bad. It's not bad. I kind of feel like it makes the ship look like it, you know, has like a pointy like nose thing. It looks like a duck kind of, I think. Especially with the little wings. It looks like a little flappy duck kind of. Yeah, flappy duck, flappy duck. No? Okay. But it kind of looks like that. But yeah, this is not terrible. Now, for the most ridiculous piece I've ever seen in a ship kit, we have, prepare yourselves, bumper number 3. Dun dun dun! Which I term the Platypus. This looks exactly like a duckbill platypus. I showed this piece to a friend of mine, and then I showed him a picture of a duckbill platypus, and he didn't see it, but man, I swear, it looks exactly like a duckbill platypus. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. There's no way I would ever use this. And I've seen videos where people have put this on their ship and gone, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. So obviously it's just me that thinks that, but come on. Come on, platypus, right? So for me, it's really a choice between bumper number 4 or bumper number 1. Bumper number 4 or bumper number 1. I don't know. I had number 4 on here before. Maybe I'll change it up and go with bumper number 1 just to be different. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is a look at the Python ship kit. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. That's it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.